Hello everybody, and welcome back to Lone Oak Farm. So we're here with the big thing. We got it. So we are going to do what I said that we were going to do. We're going to turn in both these fields today and turn them back into grass. That way we don't have to keep worrying about them. They are done and over with. They have done their job well. I mean, this is what we started with. So, you know, let's turn it back into actual land here. Use it to make some money with grass. So that is what we're gonna do. Hopefully get it all done here. Now, I'm not the best at driving this big wide thing. I rarely get the chance to use it because, you know, YouTube videos and never get this far. So here we are trying to get it all done, but shouldn't take very long at all to knock out these two fields. Like, this is a very, very nice feeling having an implement this big. So it does work out in the end. It is pretty cool. And I don't know if we'll get these planted today, but we will get them planted. Now, I do know I may mention that we would do a little bit of live streaming this weekend, and it hasn't happened yet. Just work. I mean, that's just all it has been. So hopefully sooner or later we'll be able to get back to it. I can tell you this, at the end of September we are done with the current job that we're working on, which is 120 units, and they take forever to build if you watch the time-lapse video. And as soon as that's done, I should be back to 8 to 5s, which would be awesome because I am not the best morning person. And as soon as I can go back to that kind of schedule, then it frees up a lot of time. Because right now it's like I gotta go to bed and then get up so early and then try to do the YouTube stuff in the evening if I don't get it all done during the weekend, which, if you can tell, Thursday didn't make it, so I got to do Thursday and Friday, which takes into streaming time, which takes into my nap time, and we all know I love naps. So yeah, sooner or later I'll get back onto it, I promise. It's just right now I've got to do the whole work thing. So I like the job, though. I will say that it's a fairly nice place to work. I actually enjoy the people I work with, so it's not horrible by any means, but it is kind of tiring sometimes. I worked Labor Day and the Saturday before Labor Day as well, so yeah. But I know you guys don't come here to listen to me whine, so yeah, this is what we're doing. We're going to get this all planted back up. I want it to be here. Not this one would be like silage bales, and then field 17 I want to do a grass harvest on, which I'm pretty sure works out as we get the grass anyway, so we can still do silage or hay or whatever. But we need to get it all going. But I want to do the grass harvest, but I think, now I could be wrong, actually. Let's look. All right, so if I go to not tractors, I didn't mean to go to tractors, combines, where is the one that we have? Okay, it doesn't list it there, but the Kloss does. That kind of sucks. Okay, well, my idea won't work. I'm like, oh, we'll just get the header for it and do it that way. We'll get the grass seed that way. I think that that's going to be really cool to do, which is why I want to do it. So it's different. It's definitely different. I want to do the green mowing at some point, but I have to find the correct header because you don't use a normal header. You're going to mow it, and then they make a special header for the combines to pick up. So that's kind of cool too. So definitely something I want to do. Just got to get it all working right. Now, like I said, you know, this stuff isn't going to take very long. So I don't know what else we're going to do today. Well, I guess we could do all the cultivating we need to do. There's some I need to finish in the big field before we can plant. And I want to do it as wheat, but at the same time I don't. Like, I feel like I've put you guys through it too much. You know what I mean? Like, we've done so much baling, even though it is extremely profitable. I feel like, oh no, that's the only bad thing about this thing. I feel like, you know, I've kind of overstayed my welcome on the baling, even though I know it's very, very profitable. I don't like doing the same job again and again and again. Maybe we can do some silage work or something. That would be okay with me, even though that does consist of baling. Maybe we can do a silage pit or something, but then we're going to have to get a forage wagon and definitely bigger mowers. Our one little mower, I don't even know why we still keep it. The poor thing. Oh, animals. Let's talk about some animals. So we've got 63 now. Oh my god. Okay, so we're getting almost 12 pigs a day now, and yeah, we're gonna have to feed them some stuff. We've got a harvest to do. Oh my god, I forgot, because this is like days between things. I'm so sorry. I need to get the combine started harvesting over in fields 19 and 20. I completely forgot about them. They are ready to go with corn, so I am actually going to swap over them really quickly and get them going. Alright, so we got them going. It is in field 20. We have a course play set up for it, but not 19. Yeah, 19 is pretty easy to get around, so we're not going to worry about it too awful much. We're going to do this and then go into the big field. So, yeah, we're going to get some stuff done here. Don't know about planting yet. Now, while I was getting the harvester going, I think maybe we should do a root crop in the big field. And I think we all know which root crop I want to do, because I'm a sadist and I love sunflowers for some reason. So I'm thinking that we do a giant field of sunflowers. It would, you know, be interesting to see, for one, like in the growth stages and everything. We would definitely rent the bigger planter for sure. I'm not going to do it with a 4-meter planter. It would take forever, and we would have different stages at different times and all that other fun stuff. But I think you know, the prices are always pretty good, and it seems like we get a good amount. So I think instead of doing like a cereal and baling, let's do a root and do it that way. I think that that's going to be a lot more fun. Definitely not sugar beet. So, and if somebody ever mentioned sugarcane in that field, I would probably die. I can't imagine doing any of that. That would be just terrifying, honestly. So let's not do that. How about that? Jeez, this makes jobs so much faster, and I should have been course playing this. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter because we're not going to do crops in it again, but it would have been nice for a later date, you know, if we decided to change our minds around a little bit or something, that this would have been completely okay. Alright, there is our first lap complete already, so we're just churning through this. This is why, you know, I like some of the bigger stuff. You know, I don't really get to use it a lot. Most of the time, you know, we're just kind of milling about and everything. And, like, while I like the bigger equipment, I don't, like, it's fun, but I don't think it's that interesting. You know, you just kind of do the job really, really quickly. I don't know. I'm not going to say boring, but I don't see a lot of people that like the bigger stuff. Well, like this big, you know, like 10-meter stuff is pretty big. You know, it's like 35 feet. And I think it's fine. Like, it feels, you know, okay at 10 meters. The only reason we're going bigger here is because we have so much land, but most of the fields that we work in farming sim are actually on the smaller side. So you don't really need a bigger piece of equipment unless you're doing kind of what I'm doing. You know, like you're doing a video series and you want to churn through the stuff faster so you can get the interesting bits. And while the equipment itself is interesting, it's not really an interesting bit, I guess. I don't know. To me, it's just a little bit different. So I do love this tractor. This is my absolute favorite tractor in the entire game. Like, if anybody asks me, it's the Big Bud, or the Valmet, because Valmet is love, Valmet is life, and God, I had so much fun with that little tractor. We need to go back and visit Altenstein at some point too. I missed that map. For the newer people that are here, I think it was like I started doing an Altenstein Let's Play, and then I left my job at Wilson Trailers, and I think it was like episode 4 I quit. And I was having so much fun at that time because I didn't care. I could just, you know, I could dump a couple hours into, you know, doing stuff, and Altenstein was it. And God, I had a blast. It was so much fun. But I didn't know, like, I don't want to say I've grown a lot, but the amount that I've changed since I did that Let's Play to this one is just like a ton, because I didn't have the game very long when I'd done that one, and I'd never played a farming game before. So like the way I do things now and how, you know, like I know how certain game mechanics work and everything like that is completely different than what I was doing then. And I think it's kind of a funny comparison sometimes. Because you go back to those early videos, and I was horrible. I was bad. I was like, I mean, I'm not saying awesome, but I was like really, really bad. I didn't know what to do half the time. Like, I tried to copy too many YouTubers, I think, instead of just kind of, you know, playing off my own strengths and stuff. And I don't know, it was a weird time. It was a very weird time. I did not notice that the course play one is full, so let's go take care of that. I've just now noticed something. That header is a little bit shorter in width than the other one, so it's gonna miss one row the entire time it does this. That's different. Alrighty, so we got them taken care of. We're almost done in field 17, so that's doing pretty good. I think at some time I would like to do something over here, but it's just not in the cards right now. There are times I look back at like how we had started this map, and I kind of wish we'd done it a little bit different, but what's done is done. If I was going to do it any different, I would have started over by field 13, that little grass area that we've mowed a couple times. That was like a lot better house to start out of, and had like its own little area there. And it wasn't like at a field, so we wouldn't have had to start with one field. So, or did I start with 16? I can't remember. That's been so long ago. That's been 2 months ago. I don't know if we started with field 16. I want to say that we did. I think that we did, because I wanted to jump right into farming. So the first thing, yeah, because the first thing we bought was the, I think it was the WD-45, and then we bought the little bit bigger case. God, that was forever ago, guys. Well, we're already on our last couple of swipes, and it's not even 8 o'clock in the morning. I've only been recording for 20 minutes, so this is awesome. This is great. I like this. That was a weird bug. I don't know if you guys saw that, but my screen like flickered a lot, and I don't know why. kind of worrying. I should probably save the game in a second. Now, one thing I was thinking about seriously was taking the Ford and going and buying some sheep. Basically tap out on the money that we have right now. And we all know I like skirting that negative. So I think that would be pretty good. Well, or we could just let them grow. But it's like one a day. So I don't know. Maybe we could get a couple. I don't normally buy animals. I just kind of let them, you know, breed, I guess. I was going to say something funny, but I couldn't think of like a good term besides hokey pokey, and I don't know what hokey pokey has to do with animals doing the nasty. So yeah, but normally I let them do that, but you know, we're trying to make money, and wool is always worth a lot of money. So if we had like 10 extra, you know, that's a good little kick in the butt. I don't know. Just depends. Just depends. Alrighty, we gotta turn and do just a little bit more, and then we're done here. The case harvester is stopped right now. It is full, which is okay. That's, you know, money. So I'm okay with it being full. Let's get this thing folded up. And I think we might have trouble getting back to the house. I really do. I think that it may be a little bit of an issue. Oh yeah, it's going to be a problem. That's probably like one of the only things I don't like about this map is the signs having like hard collisions. They're not like removable. Like, you know, like the normal speed limit signs in Goldcrest Valley, you can knock them over and stuff. These, they don't care. Mailboxes don't care. It all comes and it just stops you really, really quick. So I'm driving 50 tons of machinery. It's like, no, dude, you're stopping because of this mailbox. Okay, we're all right. We're all right. I was like worried that we were gonna have some issues going down through here. Okay, we do kind of have a mess here to clean up. This looks horrible. Like, this is not the best thing I've ever done. Alright, while we're down here and thinking about it, let's give a little bit of this to the pigs. And we can unload the bobcat and give them, you know, the other stuff that they require. We have some in the shed, because we're horrible people and keep food in sheds. Well, they're going to take a lot more than what I thought. Oh dear. Okay, yes, they are at the point of going to need stuff. Alright, so let us pull over here out of the way. Let me get the bobcat unloaded. Shouldn't take a second or three. Some things is happening here. Maybe I shouldn't have left this on here whenever I quit the game. What if I do this? Okay, it's like really freaking out right now. Oh wow. Like, it's trying to stay put. Okay, we're gonna do a little bit of tomfoolery here. If there's one thing that'll get it off, it's 80 miles an hour to 0 in about a second. So hopefully we don't launch it into like outer space or anything weird. Oh, it's like really on there. Is it like unloaded now? It's so weird. Like, okay, is it unloaded now? Oh man, that's just that's so odd. Okay, well, we got it unloaded. Okay, we're good then. That is, sorry to break your realism there, but yeah, that's that was different. I think we lost a bale though, because it went like, it got launched. not even a little bit. I mean, launched. So yeah, that's kind of that's the thing that can happen, I guess. So we know not to leave it loaded if we're gonna exit the game. So yeah, let's not do that anymore. I do have barley left in here, right? Yes, a very, very small amount. I don't think that that's going to help them very much. You know, we've had this on the floor since like the first episode that we got this barn. It was like the first or second episode. I didn't have anywhere to put barley, and we just kind of just dumped it somewhere, and that's where it ended up. So we had like, I think we had like 7K liters there or something. Doubt this is even going to touch their needs. No. We'll have to get some more there. We're gonna need soybeans and stuff anyway, so I've been thinking about getting like a small tipper because we do want to keep everything in the grain silos. So I've been thinking about getting like a little bitty tipper for the pickup. You know, nothing huge, but enough to where we can move some stuff around with and everything like that. We're good on sugar beet for now until it gets like much later in our playthrough. Yeah, there is a fourth bale missing. And I don't know how to find it. Okay, that fourth bale, I found it. It's right here. So we'll have to get in there some way and get it. Go ahead and wash this trailer off because it is kind of dirty. We do like to keep clean stuff every once in a while. There we go, a lot better. We can go empty out our mess in the field here. Can I make this? I think I can do this turn. You're not supposed to do this turn with a spread axle, by the way. It is not the best idea. Alrighty, so I'm going to clean up this mess off screen. Okay, I don't know why it done that either, but I will clean up the corn mess off screen, but I just want to go ahead and get them started in this one. So we just want to hit H and hopefully they go. Looks like we've got a winner. So let's take this corn and go dump it and get back to our cultivating. Oh, I forgot about this. We need to bring the bobcat over because this is a mess here. We have to clean this up at some point. All right, let's get this thing back unfolded and we can try to knock this all out. My only real complaint about this is it's 2 miles an hour slower than normal, I think. I think you can normally go 12 with the cultivator, can't you? I don't know. I'm not too, like, worried about it, but at the same time, I'm like, 2 miles an hour would feel great. Oh, it's done this before. It can't back up because it's so heavy that the motor can't make it turn. So I don't know why it does it, but it does it. I've never seen a mod that does what it's doing. So that's kind of neat. At the same time, it's kind of like, what's going on? Alright, now we're back in the big bud, so all is well with the world. Everything's going pretty good today. Getting a lot accomplished. The faster that we can do the big field, I think the lot better off that we're going to be. Now, I think as we start expanding into the south, that this is going to play a major role in everything that we've done. Because not only do we have to do things in a timely manner before they grow, like worker times and everything are going to be reduced with this, like, bigger implements. So you save a lot more money that way too. On smaller fields, you wouldn't really notice it, but I remember us cutting down on, like, engine hours, and engine hours equal maintenance. So, like, your upkeep costs and everything go up every day. With higher houred equipment. So, you know, anytime that we can do something, keep hours down on a piece of equipment, then it's great. I mean, you're saving money on both ends. So bigger equipment means jobs get done faster, so less worker time. And because they get done faster, less operating time. So you save, you know, on the front end and the back end, which is, like, kind of important. Like, you don't really think about it until you start having a lot of equipment and you're getting charged, you know, thousands of dollars per day. You know, we're getting around $7,000 a night right now in upkeep costs. So having something, you know, bigger is definitely going to save us on at least the back end. On the front end of things, it's going to be a little bit odd, but I think, you know, we're doing pretty well, so not too worried about it. Okay, so we're on our last little bit of the big field, so we're doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. I think next episode we'll be able to start planting somehow. I don't know what we're going to use to plant yet, but I'm sure that we can find something that will work for us some way or another, because we've been pretty good at making things work out one way or the other. So I'm confident that between the stuff we have lying around, we can find something. So, alright. We can knock another big job off the list done today. So we got all them fields cultivated. We have to plant those fields too. So, yeah. I think that's actually where I'm going to leave it. We got a lot of work done today. I'm, like, really, really happy about that too. So, a little bit of odds and ends I got to clean up. Not a big deal, but I'll do that off camera. I'm not going to worry about the harvest being on camera. You guys have seen me harvest corn out of them fields before. So, you know, no reason to double dip there. But, yeah, that's where we're going to leave it. Everybody, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully, I will see you guys live tomorrow. That is what the plan is. So, yeah. Again, everybody, thank you for watching, and I hope you have a good evening.